Alrighty, welcome to High Ground Gaming for another sports retro replay here. Today we're going to be going back to National Pastime 3 2016 season replay. And the next game we have up is the April 7th game between the Chicago White Sox at the Oakland Athletics. On the mound for the White Sox is Matt Latos. And on the mound for the Oakland Athletics is Kendall Graveman. Alrighty, I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit more the National Pastime 3 interface for the game. And I've been playing the as played schedule, and I'm on the 42nd game of the season now. So this is what happens when you go to the as played schedule and you want to play a game. You just click on anywhere in this the score area right here, double click it, and it'll bring up this right here, which I kind of like as a nice feature to it. Now it only will transfer the players that are in the starting lineup. So if a player was traded mid-season that isn't in the starting lineup, like relief pitchers or bench players, any of that kind of stuff, it won't show up on here. But if the player was in the as played lineup, in the starting lineup, either the pitcher or the part of the batting order, then you have the option here to transfer the players back to the original team. Like these guys ended up with different teams at the end of the season, but for this game they were on these teams. So I usually go with this because I try to get it as accurately as possible compared to the regular season. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to transfer, and then it goes to the game right here. So all right, let's get started here. So up first for the Chicago White Sox is going to be Adam Eaton, the center fielder. And a strikeout. Okay, and you can see Kendall Graveman here is a grade C pitcher. All right, next up is Melky Cabrera. He's a switch hitter. He'll be batting from the left side against Graveman. Looks like a foul ball here. Ground out to shortstop, 6-3. All right, 2 up, 2 down. Next is going to be Jose Abreu, batting righty and playing first base. The power hitting Abreu. All right, he flies out to right field. 1, 2, 3, go the White Sox in the first. Next up will be the Oakland Athletics, and they'll have Burns, Lowry, and Reddick up against Matt Latos. And Matt Latos is also a grade C pitcher. Okay. Looks like we got a hit by a batter here. Let's see if he's going to steal. And he does not attempt to steal. All right, so leadoff runner is on for Oakland. Good start for their game today. Jed Lowry strikes out. Next up is Josh Reddick. And, well, I haven't played a Red Sox game yet. At least not on video yet. I almost feel like I'm playing the Red Sox with a bunch of ex-Red Sox players, and Jed Lowry and Josh Reddick and Coco Crisp there. The White Sox had any ex-Red Sox on it? Not here, anyway. Alrighty, so we have our fast runner on first, so we're not going to limit any of this stuff. If this were a slow runner, I'd want to limit some advancement so they don't get thrown out. Trying to get an extra base or tagging up when they shouldn't be. Alright, next will be the left-hander Josh Reddick, batting left-handed and playing right field. Alright. Grounds out to shortstop. Runner moves up to second. So they have a runner Oakland has a runner in scoring position with 2 down. For Danny Valencia, batting right-handed and playing third base. Fly out. All right, so their Oakland Athletics cannot capitalize. All right, so let's see. In the bottom of the second inning, top of the second inning, the White Sox will have Frazier, Garcia, and Shuck. And if anybody gets on, it will be Lowry. So first up, Todd Frazier. Error on the third baseman, Valencia. So let's see what happens here. See if he gets a jump. He does not get a jump. All right, so Todd Frazier in first with the lead off the top of the second. Grounds into a double play. So two down. We have a strikeout here. All right, so nothing doing for the White Sox in the top of the second. Go to the bottom of the second, still no score. Athletics will send up the catcher Stephen Voigt, the second baseman Coughlin, and the first baseman Alonso. That's a single here. Doesn't get the jump. So leadoff runner's on again. Coughlin flies out to right. The runner holds. Ground out. Runner moves up to second. So 2 outs and a runner on scoring position. See if they can score this inning. And do not. Semien strikes out. Okay, top of the third. The bottom of the order will be Brett Lowry, Dinar Navarro, and Saladino. The shortstop will be up. And if anybody gets on, we'll turn the lineup over to Eaton. Another error. That looks like a second error on the Athletics here. And third baseman, I think, commits the error again. Looks like Valencia's second error of the day. And he gets caught stealing. Tries to get into scoring position, and gets caught stealing by Voigt. Stephen Voigt throws him out. And just to check here, that's our second error on Valencia already. Alrighty, let's see here. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a ground out to shortstop. Okay, Tyler Saladino is up now. Shortstop. And he flies out. So nothing doing for the White Sox in the top of the third. Move to the bottom of the third. Still 0-0. Coco Crisp will lead off for the Oakland Athletics. He would be later traded to Cleveland to help with their pennant and World Series run. Let's see here. Pops out to third base. Billy Burns up next. And he gets his second time he's been on base today. Got a good chance of stealing here. I don't know if I explained it yet, but if they roll the die here and it falls anywhere between 0 and 1 and 25, then he will get on first base. Actually 11 and 25, so he can't. And if he gets a 64 to 66, then he's thrown out. Let's see what happens. So it's a pretty good chance. Nope, just out of the range, so he does not get a jump. It's part of the jump system for the game. All right, Lowry pops out to shortstop. 2 down for Josh Reddick. He is 0 for 1 for the day. And nothing doing there. Grounds out to first. And grounds out to the pitcher. He flips over to first for the final out of the inning. Alrighty, so goose eggs on the board so far through 3. Adam Eaton leads it off for the White Sox. See if he can get something going. Looks like we got a good chance here. He's got a good chance. He's got some little bit of power here. Good chance of getting a home run here, or at least extra bases. See what we got here. 35. I believe that is a home run. Now it's a triple. Added to third base. It's a leadoff triple for the White Sox. So they definitely have something cooking this inning. Good, strong chance of getting something on the board here. Let's see. I'm not going to pull the infield in yet. It's too early yet. Just let him hit away. Oh, Melky Cabrera gets the second roll here. It's 61, and that looks like it's a double, I believe. Double the right. Runner scores. So White Sox are the first to get on the board in the top of the 4th on a RBI double by Melky Cabrera. Next up, Jose Abreu strikes out. See if the White Sox, Reddick can limit the damage here. Another strikeout. Strikes out the next 2 batters. Graveman was definitely upset at allowing that run to score there. See if he can get the final out here. Oh, it's a wild pitch, and Cabrera goes to third. So now the runner is second run is 90 feet away. And he flies out to right. Nope, sorry, center. So, but the White Sox do get their first run of the game, and after 3.5, it's the White Sox 1, Athletics nothing. Leading off for the Athletics, it's Danny Valencia, the third baseman. See if he can atone for his 2 errors so far. Luckily, they haven't caused any damage as far as runs go. I'm sure he still feels bad. Pops out to the third base. Voit grounds out the shortstop. 2 up, 2 down. And Coughlin grounds out to the first base. Over to the pitcher. Final out of the inning. So the White Sox and the Athletics cannot answer in their half of the inning. So we go to the top of the 5th. Athletics down by 1. Leadoff walk for a shuck. Can't get the jump. Let's see here. Hey, Brett Lowry's up. I think we're going to try a bunt here. Looks like runs might be at a premium, so yep. Moves the runner over to second. For Dinar Navarro. He's 0 for 1. Flies out to left. So if the White Sox are going to get anything done this inning, it's going to be up to Saladino. He's going to have to get a hit. Alright, so this is Zaletos. It looks like he's a D rating now, so we'll see if he can get through this half of the inning, and then Oakland's going to get somebody up in the bullpen now. So leadoff walk for Alonso. Does not get the jump. Alright, leadoff run around. Alright, Adam Eaton's up now. He's going to bunt. Fielder's choice. Runner out at first. Batter safe at second. So he did not bunt though, but this should be the same. He's out at second. So the bunt is not effective. Alright, so The White Sox get the lead runner there. Coco Crisp up now. Ooh. A double here. Oh, possible increase to a home run. It's not following his range first, so it's not going to be increased. However, he doesn't score either. Second and third now. Let's see. Billy Burns. We're gonna walk Burns. Yes. All right, that'll be a force at any base now. And I'm gonna bring the infield in. Jed Lowry. Sacrifice fly, runner on third scores. 2 down there. So game is tied now at 1. Oof. Alright, definitely going to pull Latos now. He's trying to get him the win here, but hopefully that won't cost him the game. So let's see here. Who do we have in the pen here? Alrighty, so let's see here. So what do we got coming up here? Looks like we got a righty coming up. Alright, I'm going to check the actual game here. Alright, let's see what happens here. Let's see. Let's see who pitched the game. The actual game score was the White Sox 6-1. Let's see who that's the White Sox had pitching here. Like Duke, Elbers, Jones, and Putnam. Duke, Elbers, or Jones. Duke, Elbers, Jones, or Putnam. See if any of those guys fit. Let's see Duke here. Elbers. Jones. Looks like he might be a good pick. Still a close game. Putnam. Yeah, I'm going to go with Nate Jones here. He's had. Alright, double click on that. Oh, change picture. Alrighty, so Nate Jones and A pitcher is up now. See if we can get the final out of this inning to stop the bleeding here. Looks like he does. Flies out to center. He gets eaten a fly out to center to end the bleeding. But the Athletics score 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th to take a 2-1 lead. Alright, let's see here. We're going to get rid of Graveman here too. See, they have Rodriguez, Zepsinski, Dull, or Hendricks. So 2 R's, Dull or Hendricks. And we got a left-handed batter coming up. Looks like we don't have that other guy. Dull or Hendricks. Yeah. Let's see if we got a lefty in here somewhere. Yeah, let's start him off there. Oops. Alrighty. So B pitcher here against Eaton. And he walks in. Oof. Looks like the lefty on lefty matchup did not work. We'll let him stay in again for Melky Cabrera. Flies out to right. Runner holds it first. He was a dangerous hitter, so we're going to go with... Yeah, we're going to switch again. Alright, I'm going to put Dull in here. Alright, he's an 8 pitcher. Hit by pitch. Oof, right in a second. Double play. Excuse me, be right back. Sorry about that. Thought I heard my cat out there. Well, I did hear my cat out there, but she's okay. Okay. Alright, where were we here? Bottom of the 6th here. And double play gets them out of the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 6th now. And we have the left-handed Stephen Voigt. I think Nate Jones, we're going to keep him in there. Yeah, he only faced one batter, so still good. See if we can hold the Athletics here. Ooh, walks him. Walks Conlon. Alonzo grounds out. Runner goes to second. Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 2 so far today. Ooh, runner out, stealing third. Third baseman injured and out for the next 3 games. Oof. Who's that? Todd Frazier? Runner steals third and goes home on a wild throw by the catcher. Yeah. Wow. Never had something like that happen before. That was pretty cool, though. Let's see, did they replace the third baseman here? I don't think they did. So the third baseman would be Todd Frazier. Runner on second. Let's see if that. Runner on second steals. Runner on second steals third. Continues home on wild throw by catcher. E2. Strike to the next batter. So I guess that was just a board game description. I guess that didn't actually happen in this game. What else I would have said here and would replace the asked me to replace that. So I guess those are options of happening. So I guess that didn't happen. All right. At least that's what I understand anyway. Could be wrong. If anybody knows, please let me know. I should be replacing the, but it doesn't say it down here, so sometimes these are different than what actually goes in the play-by-play, so I go by what happens in here. So I'm guessing that that does not take effect. But anyway, the end result is that the the Athletics get another unearned run, so they're down 3. They're ahead 3-1 now. All right, so. Alright, so I get the final out there. And I'm going to leave Dull in here. Yeah, so that was an unearned run there. I'm going to leave Dull in for a little while longer. Top of the 7th. White Sox down by 1. And strikes out. He's a B now. Grounds out. And a single. Alright, so yeah, we're going to play it safe here. What do we got going here? 2 outs? Yeah, we don't want to make the 3rd out. Okay, so now we're definitely going to on Brett Laurie here. It's still a little early yet to get a pinch runner on, I think, but we're going to make sure he doesn't try to take an extra base or do anything foolish here. I'll try to steal. Okay, Dino Navarro. And he grounds out to the pitcher. Alright, so we're going to get rid of, let's see, Jones. I think we're going to get rid of Jones here. 1.2 innings. Yeah, we'll get rid of Jones. Let's see, so we're going to bring in here. Elvers, possibly. I think we'll bring in Elvers. Alright, so the White Sox go to the pen and they bring in Matt Elvers. Again, I'm going to use him because he was definitely used in the game. He does have kind of a high ERA, but I try to stick to, who was used in the game as much as possible. Rounds out. All right. So Billy Burns up now. It's 1 for 1. All right. So he's already a D. Burns grounds out. Let's see if we can get the final out here, and he strikes out. Already strikes out. So go to the top of the 8th now. White Sox still down by 2. And we're gonna get rid of Dull here. Let's see. Hendricks or Rodriguez. So let's see here. Hendricks or Rodriguez. Hendricks or Rodriguez. Hendricks, 3.76 ERA, 53 games. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Hendricks. Liam Hendricks. Alright, and we'll go against Saladino, who's 0 for 2 today. And he's not a slow runner, he's average, so we'll leave him in. Strikes out. Eaton. Alright, Melky Cabrera's up now, 1 for 3. Try a little hit and run here. Let's see if we can get something going here. Do a hit and run. And it's a single. Runner moves to 3rd, so good management decision there. And now we're not going to have Melky steal. Alright, 1st and 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And he walks in. Still a C guy, so Frazier. I'll leave Frazier in there. And this time we are going to play the infield in here. Actually, that's not the tying run though, so yeah, we'll keep the infield back. We don't mind if this guy scores, we just don't want him to score. So we will keep it back there. And strikes out Frazier. Alrighty. Still not out of it yet though. Let's see what happens here with Garcia. And he grounds out to the pitcher. Okay, so Matt Elvers up now. I think we're going to get rid of him. And let's see. Putnam. Let's see if Putnam's in. Let's see if Putnam is a possibility here. And he is Zach Putnam. 230, 20. Yeah, he's a good candidate, I think, here for the bottom of the 8th. Yeah, B pitcher. Alright, fouls out. Valencia's up now. Ooh. See what happens here. Looks like a home run for Valencia. Ooh, might be reduced though. Let's see. 11 to 26. They didn't have me roll here because 11 to 66 is he did a lot of home runs, so there's nothing else. It could be 11 to 66, so it has to be an automatic good. So let's see what happens here. And it looks like 24 fits in the range here, 11 to 26. So it's a home run for Valencia. So he makes up for his couple of errors there with a homer. Oh, a double, sorry. Oh, it's a home run reduced to a double. Gotcha. So it's reduced to a double. So it goes back to the wall, but it looks like a wall scraper. So it's a double with a 1-out double here. Let's see if Voigt can knock him in. Wow, pitch. Ooh, no. Fly ball to score the second run here. Yeah, double play, a line out to the third baseman. Valencia's caught off third, so his woes for the day continue. However, so they cannot add to the lead there. That was my bad. I was thinking it was the White Sox that were up. So let's see here. So 3-1 going into the top of the ninth. So they're going to bring in their closer. The White Sox are. I mean the Athletics are. I'm trying to think who the Athletics closer is here. Can't think of who it was this year. So and at one point it was Houston Street, but I don't think he's still with them. I think he's gone somewhere else. Let's see here. So the closer is Ryan Madsen. That's right. Ryan Madsen. He got 30 saves for the season, so we're going to bring in Madsen. See if he can get the save. Okay, so Ryan Madsen is 1 inning pitched in the season. I think he did get a save, but I'm not sure. So, anyway, Madsen's up now, pitching for the Athletics. See if he can nail down the save. And he strikes up Shuck for the first out of the inning. Lowry flies out to left. And see if Navarro can do anything. He's 0 for 3 today, so I think we're gonna go with a pinch hitter for Navarro here. Let's see if Austin Jackson, he was used as a pinch runner. He seems like he would be a good candidate for a pinch hitter. So it looks like we're gonna go with Austin Jackson. He's available, but he is not. Oh, yes, he is. Sorry, right there. Yeah, slugging 343, on base 318, and he was used in the game, so we're going to go with him. See if we can get on base here. Bring up the tying run. 12, and the game is over. Ground out to the first baseman, unassisted. So that's it today. From Oakland Coliseum, the Oakland Athletics beat the Chicago White Sox 3-1. Look at the box score here. Not much exciting for the White Sox here. Cabrera had a couple of hits. Not a lot of offense for either team. Only 5 hits for the 9 hits total. 5 for the Athletics and 4 for the White Sox. So it's definitely good pitching today. Latos will get the loss, and Graveman will get the win. Pitched a good, strong 5 innings here. Alrighty, so let's normally what I like to do after the end of the game here is save it, and then it'll give me an option to add any saves or any anything else to the game. Any holds. So let's see. So the White Sox go down by a score of 3-1 to the Athletics. Highlights. And let's see if there's anything, like I said. Yeah, nothing really bad here as far as pitching goes. I guess we'll trying to think. Nothing exciting for the White Sox or the Athletics for that matter offensively. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna mention the pitching by Graveman. So he had 5 innings pitched. It's still early in the season, so be a little careful with the starters here. 2 hits. Run. Walk. And 4 Ks. And that was for Oakland. Nothing really exciting for the White Sox today. Save. Alrighty, so let's see here. So let's see who we're gonna assign holds to. It looks like. Let me just look at the. Can see what happened over here. I can't really change that. So I'm gonna assume that he came on with the tying run coming up. So that would, I think that would, even though he only pitched 1/10 of an inning, 1/3 of an inning. So I'm a math tutor, so I just saw 1/10.1 and I saw 1/10. So so it looks like we got 3 possible holds here. Yeah, even though Columbia only pitched 1/3 of an inning here, but looks like he allowed a walk and probably was somebody on base if I took out Graveman. So, or maybe not. Maybe there wasn't though. But still, though, it was a save situation here at the time he came in. But yeah, maybe not though, because he actually allowed the walk and he pitched 2 batters. So yeah, I don't think he gets it. He would qualify for a hold in that case, because yeah, if somebody had been on and he came in the middle of the inning, and he's prevented that guy from scoring, then yeah. But yeah, I'm not going to give Columbia a save. So I think I'm going to give a hold. So I'm going to give Dull and Hendricks a hold because they pitched at least an inning apiece. And Ryan Madsen can get the save. As you can see that, yes. Okay. So 2 holds and a save there. I'll show you the standing so far. So far, like I said, I'm playing every game of the season. So far, see, it looks like Toronto's ahead in the East. Only played 2 games here, so the White Sox have already played 4 games. Looks like we might have had some rainouts or something in the Central here. Seattle's undefeated, 3-0. National League, the Nationals are 2-0. The White Sox are 2-0, as well as the Reds in the Central. And the Los Angeles Dodgers are 3-0 in the West. The Angels are 0-3. Tampa's 1-3. And San Diego is 0-3 in the West here. So let's take a look at some leaders here. So let's just go with the AL, I guess. So these are some early leaders here. Let's go to the National League. The leaders in the National League here. And I'm just going to let you pause the video if you want to look at it for any longer. Just going to kind of go along. Still early yet, so nothing really that exciting. Bumgarner and Kershaw each had 10 Ks so far in their one start. Alrighty, the next game I'm going to play will be the Cubs and Diamondbacks. I may broadcast that one too, since it's a Cubs game. The Cubs had, as everyone knows, won the World Series, so I may broadcast some Cubs games and some Red Sox games. And, you know, other than that, we'll just do a random game. So far, got through 42 games we played. All right, that's it. Take care and God bless.